we are for, and this is no FFS game. Oh, it's 0 PT, man.
Ah. My bad.
Did you get drunk in these family gatherings?
I hope not. Let's go. Okay, so we have a LuminaR on the bottom left side and Czarix on the top right side. Tell me, Medamri, what are your expectations, man?
My expectations, we all know that LuminaR is good with economies.
True.
And one of his best friends is one of the best eco makers.
True.
And about no FFS game, LuminaR can be sneaky, really sneaky, and I think he will go for that. My opinion is that LuminaR thinks that he knows Czarix's weak point. He thinks that Czarix is weak at defending, at least that's what he told me. And he will go for that, I'm sure. On the other side, Czarix is good in no FFS. Not the strongest, maybe.
But he did improve
But
a lot in the
who has
last.
3 searches? No, yeah.
No, he has 4. He has 1 on the hill.
And this is another problem that Czarix loses focus.
Looking already for an excuse to win the game.
Yeah, not maybe excuse, but he looks a lot at the enemy, what he is doing. And I think this is a bad sign of low self-confidence. What do you think?
I guess it could be treated as such, and we can also just call it a very keen eye to details.
Or that, yeah, or that. Definitely, or that.
Hello, my Moroccanian friend. I'm not sure what nationality is that, bro. I don't know a country called Moroccan or something.
Also, LuminaR got way faster first wood supply than Czarix. He has already placed food.
Yeah.
A bit too far. What do you think?
I think
This
it's
is a bit too far.
this is definitely UCP instinct. Do you remember the UCP guys with their bootstrap mode?
Yes, they always said don't build the what
Exactly.
are these? The
The
hunters post too close to the deers because they will go to the other deers.
yes,
But
yes.
this is too far away, man.
I don't know. Better safe than sorry, I guess. Right?
Yep, you're right. What about your expectations?
I think that LuminaR is the stronger player here when it comes to no FFS, but LuminaR hasn't been super active lately, so I'm really expecting typical gameplay from LuminaR, but on the other side, I'm expecting a surprise from Czarix because Czarix is the new guy in the yard. So he's the player that whose gameplay is not known the most. You know, I mean, we all know LuminaR has a fetish for mass knights, but Czarix, we don't know what the guy likes, how he plays.
Definitely. That's a good thing for tournaments, maybe.
Definitely.
When it comes, because they don't know your gameplay. It's a good thing maybe sometimes to be a secret guy, you know,
Yeah.
and not share everything on YouTube,
Right.
just like you did, for example.
I still believe that they made maybe a little too many woodcutters on the sites. You remember how we used to play this, like since the dawn of times. We would start with 3 woodcutters on every side, not 12.
You mean close to the keep?
Yep.
Yeah, but 3 woodcutters. When I think of that, I think it's a bit less. I don't know.
Yeah. Czarix made a lot of hunters. A lot.
He really wants food. Be right back. 1 minute.
Alright. Yeah, 3 woodcutters for each tree. It's perfect. It has proven to be perfect through the years. I don't know exactly why they would make more. I mean, they have to travel such a long distance to get to the trees that are far away, come back, and it's just a pain. But economy-wise, seems like LuminaR has the upper hand. He has many more workshops.
Okay, here.
Cool. I was just saying that LuminaR has a relatively bigger economy than Czarix at this moment.
Yes, that's what I was talking about. He's known for good economies.
Yeah. And you see that their ordering fluctuates, so their population is almost the same. So sometimes LuminaR is the top lord, sometimes Xarx is. So their population is
Yeah,
very close.
I guess. Also, LuminaR has a bigger economy, plus he has a cathedral on the
Cathedral.
hill.
Already, yeah, indeed.
That's 1000 gold, man. And he
Indeed.
still has more gold than Czarix.
Yeah, that's actually. Is he taxing? I think he's taxing.
Can be.
Or cheating. Can't be otherwise. Yeah, he's
Ah,
taxing. He's
yeah,
definitely taxing.
600 gold. And that's not the prettiest wall I have ever seen from LuminaR.
Yeah, he learned this from Conan.
Definitely, they trained together today.
The people train shield making, economy making, and they train how to make walls, and they still fail.
I remember you used to call your own walls as mystic walls. I
Mystic
was
walls.
watching. Yes, I was watching a game of yours. I was watching in the game, and you made some weird walls. And I said, "Mystical. What do you call these walls?" You said, "Mystic walls."
Yeah,
That was original.
I was probably trying to motivate myself, that trying to convince myself that those were not shitty walls.
Probably, man.
Yeah. Okay, so Luminar with the knights.
He is going for the knights, right?
Yeah. So let's see. He has
One,
one,
two,
two,
three.
three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10 stables. And it seems like Xarx is going for knights as well. No, no. I don't think he can afford it. I mean, look at the gold
Me too.
difference. Yeah.
What is Luminar doing with that wall? Can you see Luminar's wall?
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Is
it's
it?
a mistake. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, mistake. Yeah, but can you climb the wall from there? I think he forgot a pixel.
Yeah, yeah. But I
Anyway,
don't think you can sneak from there still. If it was on the top position, then it would have been possible.
maybe. Okay, so Czarix is going for small walls, but double. And game is on. Let's see.
He has no traps at all.
At all, yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, he's
But
adding some.
he's making shields against knights.
Let's see if he's gonna put them to good use.
If I was Czarix, I would send those shields on the keep to
Yeah.
the king.
They're useless. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
look at Czarix's gold. He has a lot of gold he's not spending.
Not sure what he's doing.
Oh, he has no pop or what?
No, he does have
He
pop.
has.
He has pop. His granary is full. You can see his workers.
He has only one granary, and he spent a lot of gold on assassins. That was a nice rush by LuminaR.
Yeah.
Knights on 0k TMPT. Good idea.
And this way, he forced Czarix to invest a lot of money on assassins.
Yeah.
So if LuminaR, so even though LuminaR will definitely fail this rush, he can actually make horse archers and focus on shooting Czarix assassins in the following combats. Still, Czarix should have gone for pikemen. You don't want to play assassins alone. Not in such rules.
Well, I didn't understand exactly what Czarix was thinking, but still.
He still managed to
huge
defend.
damage, not a huge damage by
Yeah.
LuminaR.
Yeah.
And we can see that LuminaR is out of gold. He is trying to rip up with ins. Or...
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see.
Army difference is about 100. That's good news for Czarix, I guess. Oh, okay. So LuminaR was trying to sneak from this side. The right side, to be specific.
Yeah, he destroyed that pixel of wall by an assassin.
Yeah.
Okay, not a bad defense by Czarix.
Yeah, but the army difference, I think it's gonna manifest itself soon enough.
If Czarix gives time to LuminaR
True.
to remake knights, to make horse archers, I think.
Yeah. We have action on the right side.
Ah, yeah.
This now LuminaR should actually create a distraction for these, because anyone who takes a look at LuminaR right now can see that he's doing nothing, and that's always a sign that you should check your castle, because you're probably getting sneaked.
Czarix already noticed that.
Yeah.
Because he was doing nothing, literally. He was just sitting on his castle, and it's obvious you want to do something every second, right? Especially in RTS games.
Right.
Please no crash. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I get disconnected from internet for some reason, I don't know why. So I just don't want to mess up the game.
Yeah. Okay. That's always a good reminder to save manually. I mean, you already have autosave on, but doesn't hurt to save manually as well. Czarix should have been faster to counterattack. He had like 80 assassins, and I'm pretty sure that
he's sneaking the woodcutters and shooters post, whatever their names is, hunters post.
Yeah.
Also, on this map and rules, it's no AFP, right?
Yes, no AFP.
So if you manage to destroy the whole woodcutters and hunters post, you will be able to repop for yourself.
Yeah.
And the enemy will struggle a lot.
Yeah.
He either has to make water pots inside his keep,
or buy wood to make mills, which is stupid.
Which is way more stupid. Oh, by the way, let's calculate that. Is it more stupid to make water pots or buy wood? So 5 wood, 20 gold. We need about how many woods for 1 mil? 20?
Yep. So that'll be 80 gold for 1 mil.
Yep.
Not worth it. Not
Not
worth
worth
it financially, not worth it time-wise as well. Yeah. You would rather make water pots immediately and move on to do something else than buy wood, then make walls. Sorry, mills afterwards. It makes no sense. Mystical knows the rules about not touching anything like he doesn't even speak in legs. Yeah, man. Been there too many times, I guess.
So this is what you don't want to do when you are playing against knights. You
Yeah,
don't want to camp.
definitely. Not, not unless you really have to, which in this case Czarix doesn't.
Doesn't have to.
Yeah.
But maybe he feels more confident if he first makes army. But he can't make army when your enemy is destroying your woodcutters. You can't repop.
Yeah, I guess. But Xarix did not finish the moat on this left side, so if I was Xarix, I would start to make traps on the inside or make pikemen and get ready to go for an all-in. I mean, it would be really interesting to see Xarix try to go out from his castle and try to attack LuminaR and make it all the way. Like,
I don't know. I don't know if Czarix is confident against knights. I mean, LuminaR doesn't have many knights. Will
40.
he?
Yeah.
Will he go? Will Xarix go outside and doggy style those knights, or will he play it safe until he kills those knights somehow?
I think the
Let's
latter.
see.
You'll probably play it safe.
Yeah, he doesn't want to risk it, right?
Yeah. I don't know about you, man, but personally, fighting knights with pikemen and assassins is my favorite sort of fight. Yeah, because it's challenging than the other way around.
Also, I love playing with knights against pikes.
Yeah. It
I don't
take
know. I like shooting.
yeah, but I still believe that controlling knights is easier than controlling pikemen and assassins.
Yeah, it's easier. You need less focus, maybe.
Yeah. In the meantime, Luminart sneaked from the top left side. You can see his Xerxes wall destroyed, and he sneaked an apple farm.
And yeah, he's digging now with engineers.
Yeah.
Okay, not bad, at least. Also, LuminaR is repopping. A good thing for him.
Yeah, he has the map control. Why wouldn't he?
Full map control, man.
Yeah.
I would love to see the third game. Would you?
Yeah, me too. No rules is always interesting to see.
Full action, man. You don't have time to do uh, pop, taxing. You can't make AFP there.
Yeah. We just want to make sure to be the first one to set the enemy's economy on fire, not the other way around.
To light it up.
Yeah.
Let's see. But unfortunately, Czarix will win 2-0 and no third game.
Oh, that's a little too optimistic, don't you think?
I'm just trolling, man. I don't know. Normally, LuminaR should win, then no FFS, and Czarix, then no F. So we would have a third game. But will they?
That's the question. That's what we're about to find out.
Yep. And Czarix has the advantage with shields and maybe a horse archers.
Yeah.
But he's losing control of horse archers.
Yeah.
Did he close the mode? Yeah. And the LuminaR is not repopping at all.
Yep.
What would your pro tip be against knights with pikes?
I guess really there's a golden rule that I follow when I play pikes versus knights and that is always have at least um like 1.5 more troops than the enemy. Like if the enemy has 40 knights, you want to have at least 60 pikes because somewhere around that number or that formula, you can actually use pikemen alone to fight the knights alone, and it actually works. Yeah,
Yeah, you are right.
you can keep like you can keep the assassins close, but you want to fight with pikemen alone because they can't be shot easily, and if you have the numbers, they can definitely take on the knights. What do you think of that, by the way?
I think Czarix has lost control, man. I don't know what exactly. I know. LuminaR has closed all his gates and he can control the flag. Now he can, yeah.
Okay.
And that's why he was messing up. Also, it was a good idea by LuminaR to make monks.
Yeah.
But is he going to use them correctly?
Probably not.
Maybe yes. Uh, this is messed up, man. This is fucked up.
I mean, he definitely did not need to use the monks right now. He should have kept monks are most effective when they're used indoors, not outdoors. If you use them outdoors, you want to have the numbers. He does not have the numbers.
As I can see, Czarix still has 265 troops, but do they look like?
265? No.
What is going on? Where are his assassins? His hidden assassins?
I don't know. But I still believe that Xarix has the advantage here. And this is not the best use of the knights. Definitely
Oh my
not.
god. This is what I'm talking about, the doggy style. You would want to do that against knights.
Yeah.
But he needs more shields, I guess. Maybe he doesn't.
Okay.
Let's see.
So Xarix is bringing more assassins, and he needs to try. He needs to get in fast.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. Oh, he has an open
Already, yeah.
wall there. Yeah, okay, that will save him some time. By the way, is a mode bug allowed if your enemy has a hole?
Yes, absolutely.
Like now, for example?
Uh,
Okay.
I
Because
mean,
I've seen many tournament hosts, they hate using mode bug, even if enemy has mode hold.
I personally believe that the tournaments that ban Motobug are these rules are made by players who did not find themselves in situations where Motobug is needed, and they don't understand when Motobug is required and when it's not required to get it. Like in this case, Motobug is not required because technically there is no other hole but that one. So even
Yeah,
if your
but now
diggers
it's lost.
Yeah, if your diggers walk away to try to dig moats on the sides, on the bridges, you just want to reselect them and re-instruct them to dig from the hole that you originally intended to go in for.
The only advantage that Xarix doesn't have right now is horse archers. He's losing a lot of them.
Yeah.
But let's see. Maybe he can. If he loses this attack, I think it's over. What do you think?
Yeah, it's gonna be definitely hard for him to come back. Yeah, if we take
He's not even repopping. He can't repop. His gate closed.
yeah,
I mean, this is all in.
maybe he has some reinforcements on the way. Haven't really checked, but yeah,
He has a flag of assassins, but where is his flag? I didn't see it anymore.
nah, this is not gonna work out for Czarix. No,
This
no,
is...
he lost all his horse archers. This can't work. I think now it's just a matter of time before the fight takes switches from Luminar's castle to Xarx's castle.
Yeah. Look at the gold of Czarix. 200.
Yeah, that's what I said, man. I was expecting to see typical Knights gameplay from Luminar, but I was expecting a surprise from Xarx, and the surprise in this case would have been some epic Bikes and Assassins control to counter Luminar's Knights, but unfortunately, that's not what we just witnessed.
That's a big mass.
Yeah, that's GG right there.
I guess.
Now, Luminar has the army advantage in numbers. He has the stables. He did not have to destroy. Okay, he destroyed, I think, 2, 5, 6. He destroyed 2 stables out of the 10.
Stables.
Yes, out of the 10 that he originally had. And he still is comfortable, gold wise, economy wise. Yeah, I think now Luminar, if he plays his cards correctly, he shall win the game with no problems. And Xarix.
Everything to protect his knights. His horse archers.
Yeah. And Xarix is not really getting ready to camp. I mean, you don't want to make walls. Walls only help your opponent get a better compress. Yeah, that's the thing. You would rather invest in traps. Let's see if Xarix will camp. No, it doesn't seem like it. I guess Xarix does not really have much experience when it comes to camping. And yeah, guess if he ever rewatches the stream, he will probably understand when it was time to get ready for camping. Remember when
everything he needed was horse archers and more shields.
Yeah.
You were saying? Sorry.
I was just saying that Xarix should have noticed a long time ago that it's time to camp, and he should have started getting prepared. You know, traps and monks. And he didn't make He didn't make monks at all.
He did a bunch of assassins, useless.
Yeah.
I
guess in comparison, Luminar made less mistakes, and yeah, he got the win.
Look at King's health.
Yeah, if I was Luminar right now, I would just doggy style him with horse archers, just for the fun. Okay, we have reinforcements coming from Luminar, and I guess it's only a matter of time now before the game comes to an end.
Yeah, I think I should end the game, but still.
Ego, man. Big egos.
Oh, he can shoot the king with horse archers.
Yeah, but why shoot the king when you can prolong the game for no reason, right?
Oh my god.
This is something that I never really understood from a lot of players that I played over the past few years. Like, Look at Czarix right now. He lost the game. He knows it. I know it. Even the jester, God knows where he is right now. He knows it as well. But he still wouldn't end the game. You know?
Do you think it's a good thing? Because you wouldn't want to give up, right?
Well, there are times when you should just know when you just have no chances of coming back. Like this. No pop, no gold. I mean, comebacks do require some gold and population. Like, it's a comeback, not a miracle.
He he has horse archers. What? I heard Shork saying once, if you have horse archers, you don't have to give up.
Yeah, and that's exactly the guy that I was going to quote later. Yeah, Shark never gave up. Like he would be completely like he would lose all of his chances to come back, but he would still never give up until he loses all of his troops. I never understood why, but I respected that.
Yeah.
Maybe he has some plan of taking advantage back. How? He's not even trying to sneak.
I don't see any sneak.
Yeah, yeah. He can't sneak from the sides.
Okay, give up.
Okay. Okay, so economy-wise, not much difference really.
Yeah, but gold-wise, 3k. Why? Because
I guess
he did a better food.
or maybe it's just the past 2 minutes, man. Because he got his granary sneak, he had lost workers, etc.
Maybe.
Yeah. Now comes the fun part. Because Czarix will have every reason in the world to win this second game. And
Definitely.
And LuminaR needs to prove that he's an expert, and he needs to beat Czarix in no fire. No pressure, LuminaR.
Or you are so bad.
Yeah, I'm just saying things as I see them, man. It has been a long time since we've seen LuminaR play no fire, under pressure, on stream. Yeah, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. We'll be right back.
Okay. team up, right?
No, we still have the same teams as the previous game.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Okay, so I guess they're both going for Apple's economy. Like, they didn't even consider going mixed style bread and apples.
I think I know the reason why.
Why is that?
Because LuminaR loves apples. We all know that. Loves Apple economy. And Czarix knows that LuminaR will play Apple economy, and he will have a bigger goal advantage in the start. And he knows that LuminaR will try to sneak him, I guess. That's my opinion. And he picks the safe eco. I
Wow.
think he feels more confident with apples in 5PT. What do you think?
Yeah,
Would you?
yeah, that would actually be good thinking from Xarix. I mean, this is not a normal game where you can risk trying to defend with bread economy. This is a tournament game, and you don't really. And the last thing you want is to lose from one attack.
Oh my god.
I mean, imagine the ego hit that you're gonna suffer. You probably won't be able to sleep at night. So,
Oh my god.
I guess Xarix.
Regretting why the fuck did I play bread?
Yeah, fucking bread, man. Yeah, but okay, Xarix missed the farm on the top side.
I noticed that too. Do you usually play bread eco in 5PT games?
I
I'm
play.
speaking about tournament games.
I would play bread in every game possible. Really, not that I got the chance the late recently to do that because I don't really play much myself and yeah, but I still believe that bread economy is a very good choice for most of the rules of most tournaments. Yeah. And this rule is no different. I mean, if I was playing these rules, I would probably go for a mixed economy with 6 apple farms in the middle and 3 wheat farms on the sides, most likely.
But if you noticed, Czarix is using Fear Factor.
Interesting.
Well,
Interesting.
that's something we don't see every day.
Yeah.
And LuminaR is going for a big eco.
Yeah, and he has a cathedral in place. LuminaR, I mean.
Yeah. As expected. Was this a smart choice by Czarix? I don't know.
I don't know. Personally, I'm not a fan of negative fear factor when you play with Xbox and apples. I just believe that population is better for so many reasons. Most of all, when you play with population, with mills and water pots, you can actually allow your population to grow without having to control it. And you can focus, meanwhile, on the fight. And you know that you always have this plan B, which is your big population, that you don't really need to focus much about, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I think we're right. Meanwhile, LuminaR is playing the walls.
No walls.
I would punish that.
I would, yeah, I would as well. But yeah, no walls equals big balls. Let's see.
Okay, the goal difference was not so big in the beginning, but let's see.
Yeah, Tiger says Fear Factor is not best choice in 4K, and I agree. Mostly because in 4K you wanna take advantage of the taxes more than the bonus provided by the Fear Factor.
Yeah, definitely.
My opinion, LuminaR's chance was to rush with tax, but he decided to play normal Apple's eco. For me now, 75% chance for Xarx because he's ready for this. Yes. Yes, I do agree with that. I think that Xarx is the favored player here, but it's up to LuminaR to prove us wrong. It's up to LuminaR to play exceptionally good and win the game. Okay.
If he plays like this, if LuminaR plays like this, I mean, Czarix will use catapults, and we all know what that means.
Yeah,
When
that
it comes to no fire,
that won't be so good for LuminaR.
he wouldn't want such a thing, right?
Right. Okay, we got catapult.
Meanwhile, Czarix is sneaking.
Okay. Not sure why he's sending his assassins back. Hey.
I don't know. I think he was adding more assassins somewhere else, and he forgot about the others. I don't know.
Yeah. Actually, LuminaR can sneak in from the side. Not sure if he's gonna go for it. Yes, he's going for it. With 2 assassins. And I'm not sure if Czarix is gonna be able to notice that.
But Czarix is he's dead.
Okay, Czarix
Oh,
did notice.
he's sneaking from the left side, yeah. See, Czarix is sneaking as well. And LuminaR went all the way back with horse archers for 3 assassins. This is not the best.
Yeah, definitely not optimal.
Is LuminaR going for catapults? I think yes. Interesting.
He has to.
He has to. His attack was a bit too late.
Yeah. And LuminaR needs to be a little faster closing the moat because Czarix can still sneak him. I mean, he does have the monks inside, but if he closes the moat or if he finishes the moat, then he would feel much more comfortable playing outside, not having to worry about his own castle.
I'm really curious to see LuminaR playing OF. I think I never saw him.
He did play on a tournament or two over the past year, but I'm not saying.
By the way, I played versus him on No Fire. Me and Molly versus LuminaR and Conan. It was a tournament 2v2 hosted by Garen, I guess.
Garen, when was this? I don't remember this.
It was last year, I guess. Last year there was a 2v2 tournament. You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
Really?
Yeah.
But it was cancelled after second round or third. Because their games weren't played. Anyway, we do see a better catapult placement by LuminaR rather than Tigers yesterday, because spread catapults are always good. I'm trolling Tiger at the moment, if you noticed.
Let's see. Let's see if he's gonna notice. Okay, do you see the strange hole on Czarix's right side?
Yeah. What is that? Did he open that?
I think he did that on purpose. I'm not sure. I think he did that to sneak out some assassins. Not sure why he wouldn't go for the right gate, but yeah, this is definitely on purpose.
Yeah. He created a way for horse archers, because if he gets from the middle gate, he will get shot by those catapults.
Definitely.
Cows incoming, and Czarix has no cows, as I can see.
Yeah. Now it's time for LuminaR to play smart and take advantage of the map control that he seizes at the moment. Because one wrong move, he loses his catapults, and Czarix will be able to go out, and defending will not be a pleasurable experience for LuminaR. That's for sure. I played versus Bread Economy. I had no option to lose some of my army.
That was close.
Let me save. Okay, Czarix going in with a bunch of assassins to take out the catapults in the mid. And with that, LuminaR has no pressure. He has no option but to go back, unless he has some assassins here.
Or he wants to go in, actually. Is this the right choice by both sides? They are fighting, they are clashing.
I think LuminaR is counting on the fact that Czarix has fear factor, so his horse archers are naturally stronger. But I still believe that it's okay. So it seems like LuminaR almost won that fight. And okay,
This is a big mess, but I think if I was Czarix, I would close that wall.
yeah, I
As we
definitely
can
would.
see, a flag is coming, but will it be damaging enough? Let's see. So LuminaR lost a lot of shields on that clash.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go back and add reinforcements.
Also, one thing that I see from LuminaR is spamming the gatehouses with assassins. His
Yeah,
his priority are the gatehouses. He wants to close all of them.
that's actually a good reflex. An annoying one for sure, but
Yes, I think he really wants to annoy the enemy. That's a good way to take control over enemy's mentality.
yeah,
AFP is allowed, right? Yeah,
yeah.
I always forget this.
I remember when this was first introduced by Mysterio back in 2017 or 2018. This constant closing of gates.
Yeah,
That was really annoying.
that was really, and people had no idea how to react to that.
Yeah. Back then, people would call you noob for sneaking because they're used to the slow,
Do you
steady,
know?
compress routine.
Yeah, yeah, they expect that, and they didn't get that, and they call you noob.
Yeah.
Did you know that in past there were rules like no sneak?
Yeah, I heard that. I mean, what determines if a certain sneak is a sneak or not? Like, if it's too
Uh,
devastating, it's a
you
sneak,
take
it,
you take down one building,
and it's a
you
sneak.
broke the rules. I'm talking about inside enemies castle.
Yeah,
Yeah, and what I mean, someone can destroy enemies' buildings to compress, right?
yeah, yeah,
I don't know what. Seriously, they just don't want sneaks. That's all.
yeah. Actually, there's a legit rule in the Stronghold One community, and it's called no base rape.
Yeah,
Uh,
also no base rape.
yeah, I guess that actually makes sense, you know, compared to no sneak rule. That's dumb. I mean, with no base rape rule, at least you know that you can't touch enemy
Yeah,
buildings.
they didn't develop the game. They are still old school. So I think that's where it's coming from. But if you play with base rape, I mean that would change the game, man.
Definitely. Yeah.
So Luminar is going with spread catapults and a flag of assassins on the right side of.
Yeah. But he's getting too close here.
And meanwhile, he's trying to win some time for himself to make army for Pop and Tex later. When it comes to long games, I don't know. I would like to see a good game by Luminar in NoF, a good
Who wouldn't?
catapult control, but I'm not sure if he has got the best mass catapult control ever.
Yeah. But so far, I would say that he's doing decent. Like, he's not suiciding or anything.
He's doing his job.
But now,
Czarix has still not closed that pixel of wall,
I
even
think
though his gate is opened. Yeah,
I think it's on purpose. It must be on purpose.
yeah, but he seems like he's not protecting. Oh, he's protecting it. Good.
Yeah, there's a flag there.
What I can understand here is that Czarix wants to get the horse archer advantage here and get out as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
He still hasn't this horse archer advantage, but still he can't keep camping forever, right?
Right. And he won't, because everyone knows that Xarx feels much more confident controlling catapults, so it's only a
Yeah,
matter of time before he groups up a bunch of catapults and goes outside.
definitely. And what I liked from Czarix in this game is that he added some economy. Meanwhile, LuminaR forgot absolutely everything about his economy, or he doesn't want to.
Maybe.
Maybe he thinks this economy is enough.
Yeah. Notice how Xarx made woodcutters on one side only. And
Yeah, that's
that's,
what we talked yesterday.
yeah. And the gate on that side is broken. So,
What is that bowman shooting?
what? What are you talking about?
On the left side of Xarix Gatehouse, a
Mm-hmm.
bowman stuck in the moat is shooting something. I think there is an assassin stuck there.
Definitely.
You can always use that for sneak, right?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, he noticed it. But I think it's beneath the
He's
gate.
inside.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
Okay, Xarx is going out. The new no-file style.
yeah,
The new no-fire style really requires for more multitasking than ever. If you were to watch or rewatch some of the top no-fire games over the last year, you can see that most of the time, both players would have to control 2 to 3 groups of horse archers at the same time, all over the map, because that's really the only way to defend versus such tactic. If the opponent tries to pressure you with 2 groups of horse archers, you're gonna want to do the same to be able to keep up. And
yeah,
so, yeah,
definitely.
yeah,
In a game versus Polak that I played, he used 2 groups of horse archers, and I challenged myself to play with 1 group of horse archers. But I think that's a big disadvantage for yourself.
definitely, definitely. Okay, I think LuminaR is starting to freak out a bit, so he's gonna start making mass catapults to feel comfortable, reassure himself.
I can't scan the map. I'm sure that Czarix has protected those catapults.
Definitely. We saw earlier that he had a flag covering the hole in
Yeah,
his moat.
and he must have added more assets to that flag.
Yeah. And
Meanwhile, LuminaR has monks, but monks won't win the OF game. Won't win you the OF game. Oh my god, I'm struggling.
yeah, okay, it's time to shoot.
Let's see how LuminaR will defend this. I'm curious to know.
The army difference is not so big.
Yeah,
If LuminaR had right now 20 horse archers on the other side, he could easily defend versus these catapults.
definitely. Definitely. That's what I was thinking about because Czarix has full control of left side. Full.
Yeah. Need some coverage on this side.
And if LuminaR decides to go to the left side with horse archers, I think as he is doing now, Czarix can use the right side now.
Yeah.
As he is doing now. That's a common sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Oops. That's a bad horse archers controlled by LuminaR, man.
He's losing a lot of shields.
Lot of shields. This was not necessary at all.
Okay. And LuminaR is
Makes
doing the
as
same mistake as Angel from yesterday.
Oh, I just noticed that. That's desperate.
I mean, do you seriously think that 10 assassins are gonna get the job done? Come on, man. Come on.
Do people scan the catapults if there are?
Apparently not. Apparently they
Yes.
don't.
I mean,
We have an
that's
excuse,
like
man.
experience.
Yeah, you and I, we have an excuse. We can't scan the map because our lords are dead, but they don't have an excuse, man.
You are right.
I mean, come on already. Okay, Xarx is adding even more economy. That's a good thing. He's playing Fear Factor. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah, I really like that. I really like when people add economy while they're playing. Shields are almost dead. LuminaR is not keeping the distance,
No, he's not
which you're
respecting
supposed to
Xarx.
keep.
No,
Yeah,
he's not respecting his catapults and he's paying the price for it.
not a good thing, boy.
LuminaR is
And
not covering.
what I like Czarix at the moment is that he's going only for spread catapults. He's saving his mass catapults on the other side.
Yeah.
He wants to kill his mass with spread and then go with mass catapults. Typical no-F tactic, I think. And we haven't still seen a single cow by Czarix.
Yeah.
But he doesn't need to, I guess.
Meanwhile, notice how LuminaR is still investing in assassins when he has like 5 or 6 catapults left. Yeah, 6.
What you would want to do in this case is, first of all, not play without walls. And second, maybe add catapults on line sort, you know?
Yeah.
Not group them.
Yeah. To make them hard to destroy.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, Xarix is going in with the mess. His spam catapults already did the hard work, so.
Yeah, definitely. And LuminaR has absolutely nothing to protect himself except 7 catapults there.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Czarix is adding more catapults.
I mean, you know, if LuminaR insists on going in with assassins, he should at least shoot some cows on the catapults to kill some of the escort assassins.
Yeah, that's what you would want to do, because, for example, now that he got out with anyway, those assassins are not enough. But if you would have more assassins, you would probably win the fight if you have shoot his assassins with cows and kill his catapults after that. But no.
Yeah.
Not everyone thinks like you, old legend. Not everyone.
I could swear it's common sense, man. It's just common sense. I mean, wouldn't you do the same? If the roles were reversed and you had the time to think about it. That's the thing.
Dude, the common sense comes from experience.
True.
Trust me.
True.
And I think, and you think, and we all think that LuminaR lacks experience in NoF.
Yeah.
Sometimes I asked him to play NoF, but he just hates it or something. I don't know. He just says, I have no motivation to play NoF.
I mean, to be honest, I really believe that it actually takes skill to find motivation to learn and improve.
I agree with you, man. I definitely agree with you. And we can see that same investment, man.
Yeah. He does not even have the horse archers to escort them. They can easily get shot, lose all of the shields, and lose all of the horse archers after that.
Okay, let's say you take down his mass catapults. What?
How I would do it?
No, I mean, after that, you take down the mass catapults. What then? He lost all his army, man. He has no shields. He has nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
What am I seeing here is that's the only aim of LuminaR. That mass catapults.
Yeah, that is so narrow-minded, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Gotta look at the big picture. You wanna win the fight, but you wanna have some troops left to actually survive after that.
Definitely.
And because of that bad investment into sins, look at the flag of assassins. This is the worst investment of all times. They're doing nothing, they're just standing there. Meanwhile, he's getting shot from every side possible.
I don't understand. He's making traps. How many shots by catapults do you need to kill the Lord?
Never really tried it, did you?
I think I tried it, but you need a lot of shots. Traps are a good use like that, but not at the moment.
Okay, I think we're about to witness a desperate move from LuminaR to sneak.
I guess.
But I don't see any diggers nearby. And I'm not sure if he intends to take control of one of the gates with assassins. Seems like it. He's pushing towards it. And he's moving his flag to get inside as we speak. But that's very desperate, man. That's like very desperate. And he won't be able to take control of the gate unless he kills every single unit or a hostile unit on the gate. As you can see, the gate did not really open yet.
I'm curious to know. Nah.
Yeah, now it will. Oh, it should open. Ah,
If he
yes.
destroys the bridge.
He destroys his only chance.
Yeah.
I think what's happening here is that okay, so he managed to kill the horse archers left in there, but come on, that's too obvious. That's too obvious. You can't really expect Czarix to miss that. That's too obvious.
Anyway, back to LuminaR's keep. That's a GG.
Yeah.
Can we end that? Oh, okay.
Yes. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna end this stream and I'm gonna start another one with.
No, are you sure?
Yeah, because we definitely don't want we don't want any of the players listening to what we're saying. Yeah, in
yeah,
real time.
you're right. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll try to set up a 1 minute delay or something because yeah, this next game is all about
I
sneak.
thought you would do that, but
No, man, you know me. I'm the laziest son of a bitch out there. So yeah, so I'll be ending the stream, and you guys are gonna have to wait and expect a newer one.
yeah. See you there, guys.
Yeah, we'll be back soon.